Well, hasn't ZA been a controversial one? To me, it's not a disaster, but more a disappointment. But there were a few bits ZA does well. Character animation models have seen a small improvement, and many of the main character designs do look cool. Customization of the playable character is probably the best thing about the game. With a plethora of clothing styles to choose from, it's a huge improvement from Scarlet and Violet. I just wish there were a few more hairstyles, you know? But that's about where the good ends. It's hard to ignore all the glaring issues the husk of a city Lumiose has. Roaming the streets feels desolate. The odd NPC stood around, staring into nothingness, devoid of emotion. And their Pokemon stood there like a taxidermy. The back streets are just as bad, if not worse, completely barren. And wild areas, dull urban areas with a biome thrown on top. I have seen more life in apocalyptic wastelands than in them zones. We were sold hustle and bustle, and the only thing hustled was us, the fans. And the only thing bustling is the cash in Nintendo's pockets. You've probably heard all this over 1,000 times already, and there's a reason for it. It's true, and it's hard to ignore. I won't lie though, the story is okay, but it has atrocious pacing. They add a new system, battle and rank up from Z to A, as the title would suggest. But then you go skip half the alphabet in one fight. It's just ridiculous. And if you aren't engaged in the endless point-to-point quests, then it becomes very apparent fast just how bland the world is. Almost all the buildings look identical and hold no character. Not to mention they're just solid flat blocks with a 4K texture slapped on. I'd find this acceptable if it was part of a bigger open world, but it's not. The sole focus is Lumiose City, so why not put more effort into the architecture? The rogue mega battles, they can drag, but I will admit they are fun. Each mega has its own gimmick you gotta deal with during the battle, which adds a little diversity to the engagements. And lastly, the combat feels like a big spam fest. First drop down an AoE move like Stealth Rock, then keep hammering away with quick refresh moves with maximum damage output. It just comes across very one-dimensional. I get it, it's a spin-off and they're trying something new, away from the standard formula, but it just isn't the one for me. So what would I score this? A mediocre game gets a mediocre score, 5 out of 10. I'm not trying to get on the hate train of ZA, but to me it just missed the mark. Let me know your thoughts on Legend ZA. Lol, bye!